Hi, this is Anil from Learning Lab with a video tutorial on C programming. So in this tutorial we're gonna see how to search for a character, the first n number of characters in a string. So okay, to use this function we need to include string.h header file. So in this tutorial I'm gonna explain you what is the syntax of this function and also how we can use them with an example. Okay, this memchr function searches the array pointed by this buffer for the first occurrence of this character in the first count characters. So if it is confusing, don't worry, it will be clear when I explain that with the example. Okay, so this memchr function is going to return the pointer to the first occurrence of this ch in the buffer, and that character is not present in this string or the character array passed here, then it's gonna return a value of null. Okay, now we're gonna see how we can use this function in our program. So here, just for the demonstration purpose, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a string and we're gonna search for a character in the string in a specified length. So for the demonstration purpose, I'm gonna create a pointer, because this memchr function is gonna return the address of the first occurrence of this character. That's why to store that I'm gonna create a pointer of type char, and then we're gonna create a character array to store that string, and I'm gonna call it as data, and we're gonna initialize that. So let's say learning lad rocks. Okay, the next thing that we need to do is we need to specify the search character. So in this learning lad rocks, we're gonna search for this character. So let me call it as search equal to, okay, we're gonna specify that later. Okay, next we're gonna use this memchr function. So it's gonna be memchr, and as a parameter we need to pass the address of a character array which contains a string to search. So here in this case it is data, and next we need to specify the search character or the character to search in the string. So this is the search here, and next we have to specify how many number of characters that this function to search for this character. So if I specify that 10 here, then this function is gonna search for this character specified in the string in the first 10 character of the string. So in this case, for the demonstration purpose, what I'm gonna do is I want this function to search the entire string. That's why we need to pass the length of the string, and we can get that length using the strlen function, and we need to pass the character array which is data here. And also this memchr function is gonna return the pointer to the first matching character in the string, and we're gonna store that in our pointer p. So it's gonna be p equal to memchr with the parameters. And also you can see here the return is a white star pointer, so we need to convert that one to char star, and I'm gonna cast that here. Okay, this is it. The next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna check whether the character we specified is present in the string or not. So if that character is not present in the string, this memchr function is gonna return a value of null. So we're gonna check that. I'm gonna use if p not equal to null, then it's gonna mean that character is present. We're gonna print out the character, or we're gonna print out the character stream or string from that character. So I'm gonna explain that when I run this program. So it's gonna be p here, else it's gonna be error message. So I'm gonna say using the put s function, character is not present. Okay, now I'm gonna save this, and here we need to specify the character to search. So in this case I want to search it for the character R. So now when we run this program, this memchr function is gonna search for this learning lad rocks string which we specified here for the character R in the entire string, because we have specified the length of this string here. So let me see whether I can draw this. Okay, let's assume that this is the data array which contains the string learning lad rocks, as you can see here, and a null character is added at the end just to indicate that that's the end of the string here. Okay, when we use this memchr function, we search for the character in first n number of bytes. In this case it's gonna search for this capital R. So what's gonna happen is, when the function is used, it's gonna search for the capital R in this learning lad rocks. So here you can see the small r is present, but this memchr function is case sensitive. That's why it's gonna search for the capital R, and it's gonna find that here. And when it finds this character, it's gonna return the address of this byte which contains the character. So when we use this puts function to print out the character, this puts function is gonna print out the string until it encounters a null character. So it's gonna start printing the character from here. So R O C K S, and next it encounters this null character. So at this point it's gonna stop, because it assumes that okay, this is the end of the string. Okay, now I'm gonna run this program. So execute, compile and run. Okay, you can see here rocks. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna change this one to small r. So now the function is gonna search for the character small r in this learning lad rocks, and also this memchr function is gonna search from the beginning to the end, because we have specified the length of this string learning lad rocks here. So if I run this program, you can see here it just returned the address of the byte which with the character R, and this puts function has printed out the string until it encounters the null character from that returned address. That's why it prints rning space lad space rocks. So the next thing that we can do is we can change this third parameter. So this third parameter is used to specify for first how many bytes it has to search for the character. Let's say till now it was searching for the entire string, because we have passed the length of the string here. So in this case I just want to search for the first 5 bytes for this character R. So I'm going to specify the 5 here. Okay, now it's going to search for this character R in this much characters, so first 5 characters, and this R is present in this first 5 characters, and that's why it's going to return the address of the byte which contains this character R. So I'm going to run this. Okay, I need to remove this. Okay, now if I run this, you can see here rning space lad space rocks. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change this 5 to 2. So now this function is gonna search for the first 2 bytes for this character R, and that R is not present, and that's why it's gonna return a null value, and we're gonna execute the else part saying that the character is not present. So I can see here character is not present. Similarly, if I change this one to any other characters which are not present here. For example, I wanted to search for the character F, which is not present. It also say that the character is not present. Okay, this is it, guys. This is about the memchr function in C. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you guys have any doubt, don't hesitate to put a comment in the video, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.